Every time I hang up with my boss, I toss my phone on the ground and stomp it to pieces. I pretty much live on fast food McDonald's, places like that, anything I can grab and go. When I'm in line to order, I make sure to keep my back to the crowd. Whenever I sleep, I always set an alarm to make sure I'm out for no more than 30 minutes. As a trained professional hitman, I know damn well that the little things can mean the difference between life and death. That's why I'm always careful, meticulous about everything, leaving nothing to chance. But this time, while I was lining up my shot, this smoking hot woman suddenly stepped into my scope. I couldn't help but take a second look. My heart rate immediately spiked to 100. I knew that in that state, my accuracy would go straight to hell. So I steadied my breathing and recentered my crosshairs on the target. Only when my heart rate dropped back to the sweet spot did I squeeze the trigger with full confidence. Out of nowhere, the woman moved and took the bullet meant for him. Fuck. I wanted to fire again, but the bodyguard on the other side was just as sharp. He yanked the curtain shut before I could get another shot off. The moment I knew the mission had gone sideways, I didn't waste a second. I broke down my gear and got ready to move. I'd already mapped out my exit strategy. I grabbed the shell casing off the floor, threw on my helmet, and hustled downstairs. I hopped on the motorcycle I'd stashed earlier and rode right past the cops, pulling up to the building. I stuck to back roads on my way out, easier to stay out of sight and ditch the evidence along the way. When I spotted a garbage truck parked up ahead, I chucked my bag with the rifle straight into it. A little further down the road, I ditched the bike and tossed my helmet into the river. Then I ducked into a convenience store, acting like I just needed to use the restroom. Inside, I stripped down fast and scrubbed every inch of my skin, doing my best to wash off any trace of gunpowder. I changed into a touristy outfit, and before I left, I spritzed some cologne around the sink to cover my tracks. I flagged down a cab on the street and headed straight for the airport. Before going in, I pulled out my backup piece, wiped it clean of prints, and dropped it in a trash can. Even though I had nothing on me at that point, when I saw the K9 at the security checkpoint staring me down, I felt a knot form in my stomach. Without making a scene, I slipped out of line and headed back to the restroom, where I gave myself one more thorough scrub down. When it comes to staying alive, I don't take chances. After that, I used my fake ID to check in without a hitch, and that's when my boss called. It happened. As soon as I hung up, I popped out the SIM card and crushed the phone under my heel. Can't leave anything that can be traced. Then I boarded my flight.